Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko 306A QD mill finish aluminum perimeter seal with a bronze Kerf-in style insert. Just going to look at that. So this is a hybrid of different weather stripping parts. First of all, you've got an aluminum extrusion, okay, and then you've got this Kerf-in style material. This Kerf-in style material could also be just inserted, if I were to pull that out, into a kerf that would be in a wood frame, which is the most common way that you'll see this sort of weather stripping, into a kerf in a wood frame. However, there are people that have used that material and have grown to rely on it, primarily because it's very effective, long-lasting, inexpensive, and replaceable. So the truth of the matter is you could take this material, should it, well, it will fatigue with time and age, and exposure and use, etc., etc. But the truth of the matter is you could pull that out and get a brand new piece of this reach, this weather stripping material, and insert it right back in there. So the 306 is representative of the profile. Aluminum holder with this weather stripping. The A means that the extrusion is in the mill aluminum finish, and the Q stands for the insert, and the D means that it's in the dark bronze color. Okay, bronze Kerf-in foam type weather stripping. This is the smaller, or among the smaller, at the smaller end of what these Kerf-in type weather strips are used for, meaning that it will work really well with a gap that's not greater than 5/16 and not less than 3/16. So when you're installing this onto the frame, and you would install this onto the stop of the frame naturally, keep in mind that you've got to have 3/16 margin from the face of this to the face of the door when the door is fully closed, no less than that. So, keep that in mind. That's what it's really designed for in terms of the compression. Okay. Available in the different finishes of what you can get for the extrusion, your dark bronze, your gold. You can also get white or a black insert for the weather seal itself. You're just going to change those part numbers to reflect that. Pemko 306D, okay, would get you the dark bronze version, and the QB will get you black, or WH for white. If you have any questions on how to come into that material, feel free to reach out to us. There's a link below this video showing everything important dimensionally about this item. You can see it's 1.25 inches overall height, and that is indeed the case. 7/8 of the extrusion, and then 3/8 of the Kerf-in foam material. You've got a projection of 1/2 inch, a little bit less important of a dimension to know, but nonetheless you know it. Used primarily in residential applications, although there would be really nothing that would prevent this from being used in a commercial application. Nothing at all. It's very effective material. Certainly superior to anything vinyl based. That's no doubt. You might actually want something like this, that if you had a door that was maybe a bit warped, or maybe the entire frame was not plumb, or the door was not plumb, you'd be able to allow this material to give you that 1/8 of an inch margin from top to bottom, or whatever the case is, because of how it will contour in that area. And that 1/8 of an inch is pretty substantial, considering what the weather stripping is being asked to do. Available in several different lengths as well. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is if you had to take this 36-inch piece and cut it down to say 30-inch, you'd eliminate that slotted hole. The next one's all the way over here. It's nice to have that slotted hole from the factory because, and especially with weather stripping, it allows you to laterally tailor that, so that you get an operation where the weather stripping is effective at doing its job, but not so tight or so loose on the frame that it's either not effective or the door doesn't latch anymore. You may not be able to pull it closed because of how much compression, if it's too tight, that you're asking it to overcome. Or if you have a door closer on the door, you'll certainly want to be able to kind of split the difference and get that screw located where you'll be able to tuck it in, tap it in just a little bit. What I like to do is loosen the screws up ever so slightly and just tap it in with a proper tool so as not to damage it, to kick it towards the face of the door a little bit more, tighten my screws down, and then test my operation. So if you order a custom length, we'll not only locate that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well. Another reason nice to have those is that when you're pre-drilling the holes for the screws, the drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit if you've not used a center punch, whether it's a wood or aluminum, steel, or fiberglass. And speaking of those screws, those holes, screws are certainly included in a complimentary finish. Okay, so if you order a custom length, we'll get it here correct, we'll get the center to center correct, and you'll be in good shape. You'll order a set just by the header piece and the sides that you need, etc. Pemko is a comprehensive manufacturer of all things weather stripping related. Not only perimeter gasketing like this, but thresholds, door sweeps as well. Comprehensive offering of material made of aluminum like this, stainless steel, and architectural bronze. Any questions on the Pemko 306AQD perimeter gasketing or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us.